At a massive 7'5", Tacko Fall is not only the tallest player in the NBA, but one of the tallest people on the planet. As a result, although he went undrafted, NBA fans took notice when the Celtics snapped him up in the 2019 offseason. However, there are many question marks surrounding Tacko, and there is still a lot that most do not know about the Senegalese big man. So today, we're going to be counting down the top 10 things you did not know about Tacko Fall. But before we do, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notifications button so you don't miss out on any of our latest content. Despite being freakishly tall, Tacko Fall didn't start playing basketball until the age of 15. This is because he wasn't the typical American teenager. In fact, he's not American at all. Born and raised in Dakar, Senegal, he was scouted by Senegal's Flying Star Academy when he was just 15. This academy's program is special because it combines basketball training with academic instruction, and its ultimate goal is to prepare athletes to compete at the NCAA level. Although he admits that he was terrible when he first started playing basketball, by the time he was 16, he was granted an I-20 student visa and a full high school scholarship. This is what allowed him to immigrate to the United States. Although we already know that Tacko is a star on the court, it turns out that he's a star in the classroom as well. He took a number of advanced math and science courses in high school, achieving a 4.0 GPA in his classes and his score in the 95th percentile on the SAT. He then chose to not only be a student athlete at UCF, but to study engineering, which is one of the school's most difficult subjects, with his high school coach even remarking that, quote, he works harder at school than he does at basketball. It's clear that Tacko puts his academic ambitions before his athletic ones. As said by Tacko himself, if I could be LeBron James or Steve Jobs, I would be Steve Jobs, because your athleticism will fade one day, but your knowledge will last forever.
I have a lot of aspirations. Like sometimes I think I have too much aspiration. First I wanted to do biochemistry, and then I was like, no, I would get into engineering. And I was like, oh, maybe I can do both.
There's a difference between just getting accepted to a school to go play basketball and to actually get accepted into the engineering program. That wasn't handed to him. I mean, he had to have the math, the science, the test scores, the GPA to pull that off.
If I could be LeBron James and Steve Jobs, I would be Steve Jobs. Because your athleticism will fade one day, but your knowledge will last forever.
Although it is normal for international players to have to pick up English once arriving in the States, in Tacko's case, English was not his second, but third language. In Senegal, he spoke Wolof, his native language, and French, which is the country's official language. However, despite having to start almost entirely from scratch, Tacko was fluent in English after only 8 months of practice. Considering that it often takes people a lifetime to become proficient in English, this is truly impressive. With Tacko often being compared to fellow African centers such as Dikembe Mutombo and Manute Bol, it shouldn't come as a surprise that he was trained by a famous African big as well. When Tacko arrived in Texas to attend his first American high school, he was coached by none other than Hakeem Olajuwon. Although the academy would soon fold and Tacko would be forced to switch to an out-of-state high school, this was not before Hakeem taught him some fundamental footwork techniques for big men. We guess time will tell whether Tacko will be able to mimic not only Hakeem's footwork, but his dominant play style as well. While most NBA athletes are either Christian or non-religious, Tacko Fall stands out as one of the league's few Muslim players. Although Tacko is in the majority in his home country, as 95% of Senegal's population practices Islam, he takes his religion very seriously. Not only does he pray 5 times per day, but actually selected 99 as his jersey number to represent the 99 names of Allah. In addition to practicing the Muslim faith, he is also a staunch defender of it. In light of Donald Trump's Muslim travel bans in response to terrorist attacks, he commented that, quote, Trump just needs to think, because not all Muslims are that way. That's not the right approach. We just hope that he continues to use his fame to spread religious tolerance and acceptance for years to come. Not only is Tacko Fall the tallest player in the NBA, standing at just a tad over 7'5" with no shoes on, but he also has some insane physical stats that are the envy of any NBA center. For example, he has an incredible 8'2" wingspan, the second highest in NBA history after Manute Bol. He also led the 2019 NBA Draft Combine with a standing reach of just over 10 feet 2 inches and a hand length of 10.5 inches, two stats in which very few other NBA players can rival. Considering that Tacko is only 24 years old, we hope that he will be able to use his physical gifts to make a very long career for himself in the NBA.
The things that I really do well, every team needs that, especially defensively. With my size, with my length, my presence, how I can change the game on that side of the court. I can run the floor, I can move better than people think that I can, and I've shown it here. Offensively, I have great hands. I'm an easy target. I'm just not really hard to find around the rim. And the more I play, the more experience I get, the better I'm just going to get. I haven't been playing basketball for a very long time, so I feel like I'm just going to keep improving. I'm comfortable with my skin. God gave me this for a reason. I'm enjoying it.
In October of 2019, Tacko Fall signed a two-way contract with the Boston Celtics and Maine Red Claws. Now, in regards to NBA appearances, Tacko has yet to see much playing time. Although boasting a 75% field goal percentage, he has only played 6 games for the Celtics, averaging 3.2 points and 1.8 rebounds in 4 minutes of play. However, it is in the G League that Tacko has been truly incredible. Averaging 23 minutes per game, he has put up an impressive average of 13 points, 8 assists, and 11 rebounds. Considering that he nearly nets a triple-double every game, we hope he will soon be awarded a more prominent role on the Celtics roster. We think most of you would agree that not seeing your family for 1, 2, or even 3 years would be extremely tough. However, Tacko was forced to take this to a whole new level when he came to America. From the time he was 16 until the time he was 23, he did not get to see anyone in his family. For those of you counting, that's a whopping 7 years. However, in a truly touching moment, his mother and brother flew down to watch him play his last home game at UCF. Now that Tacko is playing professionally, we hope that he will be able to fly his family over for visits more often. Although Tacko Fall may not be an NBA starter just yet, he holds something that even many NBA All-Stars do not have, an NCAA record. Throughout his 4 years at UCF, he netted an incredible 73.96% shooting percentage, beating the 38-year-old record set by Oregon State's Steve Johnson by an incredible 6%. To put that into perspective, Tacko could have gone 0 for 63 in the last game of his career and still have held the shooting percentage record. Hopefully, this insane accuracy will translate well to the NBA. It takes a lot to fuel a 7'5" big man, but even we were surprised when we found out that Tacko Fall consumes an average of about 6,000 calories per day. Now in high school, he would regularly eat junk food to meet his needs, usually averaging about 7,300 calories in just one day. However, under the supervision of the Boston Celtics, he has been meeting a 6,000 calorie target that does not include the fried chicken, PB&J sandwiches, and pizzas he used to eat regularly. Now trying to stick to only healthy foods, he's told reporters that, quote, "It's hard to eat 6,000 calories. I just eat whatever. You just have to constantly eat." However, looking at this video of what the big man ate in high school, we're confident that he's made some major improvements.
I'm Tacko Fall, 7'6", 280 pounds, and this is just a regular daily diet for me. Pancake, bananas, apples, yogurt, mac and cheese, 4 pieces of chicken, peanut butter and jelly. I love peanut butter and jelly. And finally, a whole box of pizza. This is what I need to eat every day to get ready for college.
So that's gonna do it for today's video, and thank you guys for watching. Let us know in the comments down below whether or not you think Tacko Fall can be a successful NBA player. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, so you don't miss out on any of our latest content.